Our initial opinion is that the punishment should be harsher for more serious offenders.
Because if there are harsher punishments, the youth offender will probably not do a crime in the first place, and if they do, they won't do another one.
Well, we think that murder equals a harsher jail sentence, theft 1 to 20, community service, theft 20 to 500, community service and counseling, theft 500 to 5,000, juvenile detention, and YCJC hearing.
And thank you. That is our initial opinion.
Newsflash. There have been reports of a shooting. We take you live to the crime scene with our own Riley Pete.
We on? Oh, okay. Well, we're here at the crime scene of the shooting, and there's a witness who has recovered smartphone footage of the shooting. And hello, sir. What is your name?
Jay.
Hi, Jay.
Hi.
Speaking with the camera.
Alright, well, what I saw when I was out for a walk, just walking my bird, average day. And then I heard gunshots, and I saw a silver gray car pull up, and then it just started firing, and this is what I got on my phone. Oh my god, he's dead!
I have rights.
You have the right. I don't know this part.
Silent.
You have the right to remain silent. What next?
I don't know.
Well, you know how it goes, so get up.
Yeah. Okay. Since you've pleaded guilty, I will now give you your sentence. Your sentence will be 4 years in juvenile detention. Counseling for your anger that drove you to murder this innocent man.
He deserved it.
Alright, here's our judge. And here's the prosecutor. The judge proceeds over a trial from a desk called a bench on an elevated platform. The judge has 5 basic tasks. The first is to simply proceed over the proceedings and see that order is maintained. The second is to determine whether any of the evidence that the parties want to use is illegal or improper. Third, before the jury begins, it deliberates about the facts of the case. The fifth is to sentence convicted crime defendants.
The lawyers for each party will be sitting at counsel tables facing the bench or be speaking to the judge, a witness, or the jury. Each lawyer's task is to bring out the facts that put his or her client's case into the most favorable light, but do so using approved legal procedures. In criminal cases, one of the lawyers works for the executive branch of the government, which is the branch that prosecutes cases on behalf of the society. On relatively rare occasions, defendants in criminal cases or parties in civil cases attempt to present their cases themselves without using a lawyer. Witnesses give testimony about the facts in the case that are in dispute. During their testimony, they sit on the witness stand facing the courtroom. Because the witnesses are asked to testify by one party or the other, they are often referred to as plaintiffs' witnesses, government's witnesses, or defense witnesses. The courtroom deputy, who is usually seated near the judge, administers the oaths to the witnesses, marks the exhibits, and generally helps the judge keep the trial running smoothly. The John Howard and Elizabeth Fry are advocacy groups. Advocacy groups are groups that allow criminals to reintegrate into society and help them with lawyers and courts. John Howard takes all criminals, but the Elizabeth Fry Society only takes young and older girls and women.
In the YCJA, do you think the punishment should be harsher or easier?
Well, when I think about the YCJ, I like the Act for Youth. I like the fact that rather than them going to court if they've just committed a petty crime, that they actually just go to a Youth Justice Committee, which is a series of parents in a community that make decisions about consequences that the youth should have for committing their act. I like the fact that they're held responsible to community, that they have to oftentimes interact with the victim and show the fact that they are sorry and see the hurt that happens to the victims that they've committed the crimes against. And as well, I like the fact that if they require any form of counseling, because they're going through difficult times in their life, that they get the help that they need. It looks like the YCJA works well for petty crimes, and that in fact, youth that actually go through the YCJA and go to youth justice committees are less likely to recommit crimes a second time. So for me, that tells me it's a good act and that it should not be any harder on youth.
Well, thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
Jeez. It's going.
See this bad boy, some good stuff. Oh, are we recording here? Yeah, oh, okay. We are live at the crime scene. There's been reports of a shooting over here. We have a witness who's recovered footage on a cellular device. The thing, shooting.
Well, I was just walking, taking my bird out for a walk, and then I heard gunshots and a silver car pull up. That one right there.
Oh, go, go!
Now!
The lawyers. Face, man. Your face.
Are you done? Oh.